Have you ever seen a young hockey player with unbelievable skill and thought, wow, this kid could be the next superstar? But then, life throws curveballs. Injuries, pressure, and high expectations can change everything. Could a player with all that talent still reach their full potential? This is the story of Trevor Zegras, a player who once amazed fans with jaw-dropping moves, creativity, and a natural ability to control the game. He had all the tools to become a superstar, but now he stands at a crossroads. What went right in his career? What went wrong? And does he still have a chance to bounce back and prove himself at the highest level? On Puck Nuts, we'll take you through Zegras' journey from his early days to the rise that made fans believe in him, the setbacks that slowed him down, and the uncertain path he faces today. Will he reclaim his spot among the NHL's elite, or is this the start of a new chapter of challenges? If you love honest and real stories from the hockey world, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Puck Nuts, and turn on the bell so you never miss a deep dive into the players, the games, and the stories that shape the sport we all love. Who is Trevor Zegras? Trevor Zegras grew up in Bedford, New York, and quickly made a name for himself in youth hockey. His skill, creativity, and vision on the ice set him apart, earning him a spot with the USA Hockey National Team Development Program, USNTDP, where the best young American players train and compete. His time there helped him develop faster and get noticed by scouts across the hockey world. After the USNTDP, Zegras played one season of college hockey with the Boston University Terriers in 2019-20. In 33 games, he scored 36 points, showing not just talent but the ability to perform consistently at a higher level. His creativity, passing, and offensive instincts stood out, and NHL teams began to see the potential for a future star. In the 2019 NHL Draft, the Anaheim Ducks selected Zegras 9th overall, signaling their strong belief in his talent and long-term potential. He made his NHL debut in early 2021 and quickly impressed. By the 2021-22 season, he had become one of the most exciting young players in the league, earning a spot on the NHL All-Rookie team. Fans and analysts alike began to wonder, could Zegras become the next face of the franchise? The highlights. Magic on the ice. Trevor Zegras wasn't just about scoring points, he brought excitement every time he stepped on the ice. He became famous for creative plays like the Michigan-style goals where he lifted the puck over the goalie from behind the net, and jaw-dropping assists that left fans and commentators amazed. His skill was so unique that highlight reels and YouTube compilations featuring his plays quickly went viral, making him one of the most talked-about young stars in the NHL. The 2022-23 season was a standout for Zegras. He put up solid point totals, created exciting offensive moments, and reminded everyone why so many believed he could grow into a true superstar. Beyond the numbers, he carried significant responsibilities on his team. He was often trusted with playmaking, power play opportunities, and being the center of the offense. For such a young player, this level of responsibility showed how much confidence coaches had in his abilities. Fans didn't just love his stats, they loved his style, his creativity, and the fun he brought to the game. Zegras represented hope, flair, and a promise for the future of hockey. Every shift was a chance to witness something special, and that's what made him so unforgettable. The trouble begins. Injuries and inconsistency. Hockey is tough, and the NHL can be unforgiving, even for the most talented players. In late 2024, Trevor Zegras faced a major setback when he tore the meniscus in his right knee. He needed surgery and was sidelined for about 6 weeks. This injury came at a crucial time, just as he was trying to build on his early success. It wasn't his first challenge. Previous injuries and missed games had already started to slow his momentum, and this latest setback made things even harder. Coming back from surgery, Zegras struggled to find the same pace and consistency that once defined his game. His creativity, which had made him a highlight reel regular, seemed less sharp, and in the 2024-25 season, his points totals dropped compared to earlier years. Fans and critics began asking tough questions. Could Zegras stay healthy long enough to fulfill his potential? Was he still the creative playmaker he had been? Could he handle the physical demands and workload expected of a top-line NHL player? The excitement that once surrounded him now came with a new layer of doubt, a reminder that even the most talented players face obstacles in the brutal world of professional hockey. The 2025 trade. A turning point. In June 2025, the Anaheim Ducks traded Trevor Zegras to the Philadelphia Flyers. For Zegras, this move was both a challenge and an opportunity. A fresh start in a new city and team can bring energy and motivation, but it also sends a clear message. Things hadn't gone as planned in Anaheim. Now, Zegras would need to prove himself all over again. Joining the Flyers means learning a new system, adjusting to new teammates, and showing that he can overcome the injuries and inconsistencies that slowed him down before. Early in the 2025-26 season, Zegras has shown glimpses of his old magic. A few multi-point games and moments where his skill and creativity shine through. Still, it's too early to tell if these are signs of a true comeback or just brief flashes. Fans and analysts alike are watching closely, wondering if Zegras can finally recapture the potential that once made him one of the NHL's most exciting young players. Why Zegras still matters: talent and potential. Even with the challenges he has faced, Trevor Zegras isn't a finished story. There are several reasons why he still holds value and why fans and teams continue to watch his career closely. First, his creativity and vision on the ice are rare. Zegras can make tape-to-tape passes, pull off unpredictable shots, and create offense in ways that most young players simply can't. His ability to see plays before they happen and execute them makes him a dangerous offensive threat. Second, his power play skills and overall offensive upside remain impressive. When healthy, Zegras can lead a power play, set up scoring chances for teammates, and score goals himself. He has the potential to be the type of player who consistently drives a team's attack. At 24 years old, born March 20, 2001, he is still very young by NHL standards. Many players do not reach their peak until their mid to late 20s, which means Zegras has time to regain form and grow into an even stronger player. Finally, motivation can be a powerful driver. A new start with the Flyers and a desire to prove himself can fuel reinvention and improvement. If he recaptures his form, Zegras could become a dynamic top six forward, a playmaker who brings excitement every night. What went wrong? Analyzing the fall. So why did things stall for Trevor Zegras? It wasn't just one thing. It was a mix of challenges that piled up over time. Injuries played a big part. The meniscus tear in his right knee, along with previous health issues, disrupted his rhythm, timing, and confidence. For a creative player who relies on speed, agility, and quick thinking, even small setbacks can make a big difference. The NHL is also physically demanding, and consistency is key. Without being fully healthy, keeping up with stronger, faster defenders is a constant struggle. Team context mattered too. The Anaheim Ducks have had their struggles, and even top players find it hard to shine when team defense, structure, and support aren't strong. Finally, expectations and pressure weighed heavily. From being a highlight reel star to a future superstar, the hype was intense. When results didn't match, criticism was immediate. All of this gradually shifted Zegras from a rising star to a player facing questions about his future. Is this end, or a chance to rebuild? The trade to the Philadelphia Flyers could be a real turning point for Trevor Zegras, not the end of his story. A new team means a fresh start, free from the pressures and setbacks of his time in Anaheim. New teammates, a new system, and a different environment might suit his style better and help him rediscover his rhythm. This is also a chance for Zegras to reinvent himself. By focusing on staying healthy, being more consistent, and embracing a top six or power play role, he can maximize his skills and impact. Many NHL players have faced early struggles only to come back stronger later in their careers. At 24 years old, Zegras still has time on his side. With talent, motivation, and the right situation, the fall he experienced could end up being just a rough chapter, not the final word on his NHL journey. What Zegras' story teaches us. Trevor Zegras' story shows that talent alone isn't enough. Health, consistency, and the right team context matter just as much. Early hype and pressure can be a double-edged sword. Sometimes being a rising star too soon leads to burnout or added scrutiny. A career in hockey isn't a straight path. There are highs, lows, and unexpected setbacks. What really matters is how a player responds to challenges. Even after struggles or a decline in performance, athletes can rebuild, improve, and find new opportunities. The door to success only closes when they choose to walk away. Outro. Trevor Zegras shows us that hockey, just like life, isn't always fair or predictable. One moment you're a rising star, dazzling fans with skill and creativity. The next you're dealing with injuries, pressure, and questions about your future. But Zegras isn't done. Not yet. The spark, the talent, and the drive are still there. Whether he becomes the star we all hoped for or slowly fades from the spotlight depends on his choices, his health, and a little bit of luck. So here's the question for you. Is Zegras still worth the hype? Could his move to the Flyers turn into the comeback story everyone's waiting for? Or is this the point where expectations finally catch up with reality? I want to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Pucknuts, and hit the bell so you never miss our next deep dive into the most interesting hockey stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.